right, everybody. Welcome to the research section of the meeting. Let's go. Let's just jump into it. Thank you. You're so kind. All right. Join the Discord if you haven't already. You know, so you get all the details, all the updates, all the cool things that are happening. So join it. And sign in. It's the same sign in from the education portion. So run it on up. Smash that sign in button. And are you interested in presenting? Because I need you, Antonio, to present tomorrow. Yeah. But, you know, sign up if you're doing a little cool research. If you have any cool projects you've done or that you're in the process of doing, sign up for research. And you can present at these meetings. Check out the calendar so you get all the events. That's how you know that this meeting started an hour later. So good information. Check out the mailing list too. This is Raina's Prodigy. You know, I love the mailing list. Love getting those on Thursday afternoons consistently. Has all good information on presenters, things like that. You know, and give us feedback if you have any little tips, any little feedback for us. If we're doing things good, if we're doing things bad, let us know because we're always trying to improve. And announcements. RITSEC happening November 4th. Well, sorry about that, but blue team and black team signups have closed, sadly. But there is white team signups. Booyah. If you want to be a part of the people that make the competition actually happen on the day of, you know, go and provide that manpower, that support, you can sign up here. And it's also in the announcements in the Discord. And the web admin application is also closed today. Pretty competitive this year, so if you're interested, you can join. Scan the QR code. Closes tonight, 11:59. And also the social media head applications, other A-board position, very competitive, very competitive this year. But don't let that deter you from doing your greatest. Also closing 11:59 tonight. And clap it up for the sponsors. Let's go. Oh my gosh. And follow us on social media. I finally changed this from the Twitter logo to the X logo. I try to add the backdrop on it. It doesn't look good. I couldn't find the negative version where the black and white is swapped. And we're going over some little news today. Some glibc Predesk techniques, Microsoft fixing its open source libraries, and Sony being hacked again. So with glibc exploit, it's through the environment variable called glibc tunnels. Glibc is the library loader that is a very sensitive part of running a process. It's home of the same case of vulnerabilities with LD preload, audit, and library path. Company Qualsys found a buffer overflow through the dynamic loaders processing of the environment variable. This actually was introduced back in April of 2021, and it took until recently to find out. Ubuntu 2204, 2304, Fedora 3738, Debian 12 and 13 are all vulnerable, and this has been proofs of concept done, successful exploitation as reported by Qualsys. So definitely update your systems. It should be rolled out. Alpine Linux has an exception to this because it doesn't use glibc, it uses uselibc. So update your computers. I was vulnerable to this, and Joe warned me, and now I'm not. And Microsoft fixing its two ODE vulnerabilities in its open source libraries. These libraries are used by Edge, Teams, Skype. They're listed under the CVEs 2023-4863 and 2023-5217. Both are caused by a heap overflow. One of them is the WebP library called libwebp. It's a video codec and a video codec library, libvpx. The heap overflow allows apps to crash, show arbitrary code execution. libwebp is used by your modern browsers, Firefox, Edge, things like that. 1Password and Signal also use this. So that quantum security Signal has, you got nothing on using this library. libvpx is used in video encoding, decoding software, and in streaming services. That's your Netflix, that's your YouTube, your Amazon Prime Video. So they were all reliant on this library. So it's good to see the patches that have been rolled out, and hopefully they've updated, so we're doing good. These vulnerabilities are known to have been exploited in the wild. Has been any details on how or etc. And there was some little confusingness with Google trying to assign CVEs, assigning like a duplicate CVE, just like really being confusing, trying to get more CVEs, I guess. MITRE being the CNA that deals with CVEs just rejected it, was like, no. But yeah, and Sony confirms a recent data breach. So Sony has been very kind of iffy on their security status. If you know from last week, I talked about a potential breach from ransom.vs, where they were like kind of hacked, but they didn't really admit it if they were or not. But there was a recent confirmation that over 6,791 employees, past and former employees, were notified, and their families too. These notified were given credit monitoring and identity restoration services as a remedy, so hopefully that's helping out. But the CLOP ransomware group exploited CV 2023-34362 in the MoveIt file transfer software. It just allowed a SQL injection leading to RCE. The investigation was launched after they figured out that they'd been breached. Law enforcement was notified. They remedied the situation. But this sadly does confirm Sony has suffered 2 security breaches in the past 4 months. That is not looking good, man. That is not looking good. But Sony isn't the only victim to CLOP exploiting this specific CVE too. IBM, I think, used the MoveIt file transfer software as well. And there's been some other little shenanigans going on. But that's all the news. They're my sources. You're not going to check them, I know. And without further ado, we got Guido with BGP Explained, with a little intro to what BGP is, and Matthew Wright talking about ChatGPT, your way to cybersecurity success. So let's just jump into it.